Greetings everyone, and welcome back to The Infected. As you can see in the upper right, we are now officially into winter. And you can kind of look out the window and see the same thing. It is snowing, and the local lake is frozen over. And, okay, for a minute there it was 40 degrees, now it's 22. That makes more sense. I was a little confused by the 40. Yeah, it's back to 40. Maybe I'm too close to the house? I have no idea. It's winter. That's all that matters. And of course, it is a bit dangerous to be doing long-term traveling during the winter in this game, because there can be some extreme temperature changes. You could be enjoying a nice balmy 32 degrees with the sun going, and then all of a sudden it could be minus 50, and you're dying unless you get to shelter. Now, we are going to be going out a little bit later because I want to show off a new toy. However, what we're going to be doing here mostly is implementing some new technology that, of course, we have, and we now have the opportunity to start working with. Now, one of the first things I want to do is I want to build this, and I want to test it. See, I'm currently using this guy right here. As you can see, this is the, was it the coal burner? Yes, it's the coal heater. And I want to check the range out. So this guy right here is the reason the room is 73.4 degrees. It's the only thing going. I didn't have this going. Oh, okay, hold on a moment. Let me just put this thing out here because that is just going to confuse things, isn't it? All right, if I stand here, it's 22.4 degrees. All right, I move up a little bit. It's still it's 22.5. I don't think the coal burner did that though. Okay, now it's 73.4. All right, move it back a little bit. Okay, so right there, it's like this line right here, you can see right there. If I cross this line, then it goes to 73, but if I back over it, maybe a little bit further back. Okay, now I'm confused. All right, maybe it's this one right here. So it's this section right here. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put this out, and I want to build this because I want to see how good this is at heating. It might be the exact same thing. If it is, then I'd rather have the fireplace, if you know what I mean. All right, so 10 iron. I just saw 10 iron. Yeah, because I have a lot of fragments, and I've been turning them into iron ingots. So this is very convenient. And I don't remember if this was in the last episode, but I did put a window in here. This outer wall is all going to be concrete. And I actually did the ceiling here and then found out they're not lined up properly. You know, I don't care. It's a lot better looking than that anyway. All right, let's throw that in. Okay, I need 25 screws and 25 cement. That's a lot of screws, but I do have a lot of screws. There's 50 right there. And let me get the cement. I'm doing pretty good with the cement. There might actually be some in here. Yes, there is. All right, so I'll just grab this and this. 30 will do the job. All right, there we go. There's our fireplace. All right, now let me just see. Hold on a second. I wanted to get one of these guys. Oh, that doesn't say coal. You probably have to use wood. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, you know what? I do have some firewood out here. I'll take 3 with me. Yeah, that's unfortunate. As you saw, I have a lot of coal, and I wouldn't mind using it. Alright, but we're testing. We're going to see how this works out. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to light it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this one out. Okay, so that is officially out. Yes, it is now officially out. Okay, we're getting the same 73.4. That's pretty much the standard. It's a good temperature because if you go here, and I'm standing outside, it's 40 degrees. if I go in here, close the door, it's 73.4. That's just the standard good temperature. You guys not getting water? You guys are not getting water. Okay, hold on a minute. Yeah, I gotta remember every once in a while to go over here and wait 3 seconds or so. And then there. Yeah, they got the water then. Yeah, you gotta do it every once in a while, especially after I make some veggie mix. Okay, so... Alright, so we have 73.4. We have 73.4. 73.4. Okay, I'm actually farther now than I was before. It was at this point, this open area right here, where I was getting the 22. Now I'm getting it. Okay, so one more spot. But I mean, look how further over it is. Okay, so this guy is genuinely better at heating. Yeah, the problem is it requires wood. Very unfortunate. Does it cook it slowly? I guess it's hard to tell. Alright, well, you know, if it does get overly cold in here, it's not a disaster. Because, you know, the crops are all in there. In our first winter, we had to make sure that there was no problems. Because if there was a problem, all of our crops just shriveled up and died. With their seeds. Alright, let's put the, You know, I might need those. Right, yeah. You know what? I think I am going to need those. As a matter of fact, let's grab a couple of things that I do think I'm going to need. Like plastic. And I'm thinking we'll just grab 4 aluminum. Just in case. Alright, now, let's dig into technology because there's a couple of things I want to do. The biggest hassle that I have right now is water. Because I have to go outside, I have to cook it, and then I have to put it into my thermos. I would like the sink. Because after all, we have a water house right outside that window. But we are going to have to do the plumbing. So first things first. Alright, we're going to learn the sink technology. And that means we're going to build it. Now what I'm thinking is, this is kind of like a mechanical kitchen. I'm going to put the sink here. Probably put the stove here or the refrigerator here. I haven't decided. Maybe I'll put the fridge in the corner and then I'll put the stove here. I do know that I want the sink here, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the sink right there. All right, so let's get placeables. I think that's in furniture. Kitchen. Right, provides clean water. All right, and then we have the tech. And there is where the water is going to go in. All right, so let's see about this. I want it as flat against the wall as I can get it. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that'll do. Move it over a little bit. And there we go. All right, let's just check that. Yeah, that seems to be lined up there with the logs there. All right, so let's see. That's going to require nails, 2 copper ingots, aluminum, copper, nails. Okay, we'll do this at a time. Aluminum. Was it 4 aluminum? 2 copper? I think it was something like that, wasn't it? Right, and then I need nails, which are also over here. I'll just grab the big stack. And then I should put these... Actually, they're in already. I'm using these for the plumbing. So let's put them up there because I need planks. Something I want to implement will hopefully make planks easier to get. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, close that up. Boom, there we go. Okay, so this is where we would take this. By the way, I actually am very thirsty. And I just finished this off. So if I wanted more, I'd have to go over to the campfire, and I don't want to do that. However, of course, there's no water running through this right now. For 2 reasons. One, there's no power to the water house. We would have to go over here. or outside and turn it on. There's no reason to do that. I might want to put another of those control panels in here somewhere. Maybe over here? Because after all, I am going to be putting lights in eventually. That is a technology as well. And that would make it a little bit more convenient to get water as opposed to running over there or running over to here, if you know what I mean. Alright, so here's the thing. I am hoping that we can do this with one connector and 2 pipes. But we do need the pipes. So we're going over to the advanced bench. And I believe it's down here. And water pipes. Can I put 2 there? Good. Boom. Because I don't want to make them all because I did have a lot of plastic and I didn't want to waste it if I didn't need it. Alright, so I have 2 plastic pipes. Now the other thing I'm going to need is, like I said, at least 1 connector. Alright, so here is my plan. I'm thinking if I could run the pipe underneath to very near that location, and basically so that way the pipes are kind of out of the way, because it's right up there. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Placeables, plumbing, this guy right here. Probably like, I guess we could do like this. Right, okay, and we'll break out of that. And then we'll put stuff in it. Because that was, I believe, 2 aluminum and some screws. Hold on a minute here. Let's just take a look at this. Right, it was 2 aluminum and 4 screws. So, for obvious reasons, I would like to do it just once. Alright, so we're going to do it in the direction of the water. Here, let me just get out of here. Yeah, if this was all concrete, I wouldn't be able to do this. Oh, by the way, I should probably step inside for a moment. Because I would guess that, yeah, my body temperature is a little on the low side. I'm not wearing any of those heavy clothing items at the moment. Actually, you know what? Here, just stand next to the fire. I know it doesn't make any difference, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, let's go. Okay, I'm going to need the upgrade tool. So, ooh, that's a healthy jump. Okay, so we're going to pull a pipe. And we're going to go down. Okay, and boom, there we go. Now, I need to pull another pipe from here. Right. And I need to get it up there. So this is going to be fun. Okay, hold a second. Up. And down. Yeah, this is not something I want to do very often. Hopefully this will be the only time. Okay, as you'll notice the pipe is like here, but it just snapped in there. So it's connected. There, you can see the pipe coming up into the sink, and the other one, pretty hard to see. I think that's placed fairly well. Alright, but if I go over here, and this guy's 0, yeah, nothing happens. Why? Because there's no power to the water house. So let's just turn the water house on. Without the upgrade tool in my hands, that is. Yeah, and we heard the sound. Yep, and that guy is full of water. And I am just going to fill it again. Alright, so we now have fresh water in here. You know, when I have the stove, I'm just not going to need this anymore. And that is not going to make me unhappy. No, it is not. Okay, so we have implemented some new technology. Like I said, I'm going to do something. I might put like a little table in here or something. I wonder, could I fit both of them there? What I'm thinking is, could I put the food prep table in there and basically do all my kitchening in there? I guess I'm going to have to see how big the other guys are. That being the stove and the fridge. Not doing those today, but definitely planning for the future. Yeah, the area looks terrible, but once the outer wall, the floor, and the ceiling are all cement, it'll look a lot better. I don't think that we need a metal door here. Metal door over here is fine, because if the bad guys are going to come in at us, that's the direction they're going to come from. All right, now there is something I also want to do. See, I'm in a position right now where I need a lot of planks because I want to make a lot of these. As a matter of fact, I want to make kind of like maybe an extra row or something. Oh, and by the way, I did find that there was a battery rack that I had unlocked. So I put the 3 batteries in there and I moved the table over. I hid one of the stone boxes there and I have light there. So kind of looks better. I think so. And I do want to get more of these because I actually have more than I can process at the moment, you know? These are all cobalt, but I didn't have any room for them because you can see I'm kind of full except for one that I used. Don't know why I used one, but I have a feeling we're going to be using more in the future. All right, what I want to do next is I want the, where is it? The circular saw bench. I don't remember why, but I do remember that this thing was awesome. So I want that and I want it now. All right, so let's put this outside. So maybe we can retire these guys over here. I think we'll just throw it right here for now. Once we have it, we can move it around. I do believe that runs on oil, and I think that biofuel won't work with it. So that might be a situation where I might want to start thinking about the oil extractor. Something maybe we could build as well. All right, placeables, and this is a workbench. Right, the circular saw bench. Now there's another one, the electrical saw bench. Yeah, the thing with that is that's from the trader. So we're just going to go with this one for now. Okay, that's nice. And it's got its own little rack. Okay. Oh, it also has a place to put the logs. See, I have some logs over here, so we can really test this out. Okay, so I need 8 iron ingots, and I need 2 cobalt. Then I need electrical parts and mechanical parts. So let's do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it was just 2, right? I'll take them from here since there was a spot open already. And I believe that mechanical parts, electrical parts. So that should be everything, right? Yep, that's all done. Okay, so let's throw the rest of this stuff back so I'm not carrying it around with me. Boom, boom. Yeah, I got a lot of them from further adventuring. It works out well. Let's put, for now, let's put these guys back too. The nails and the screws. And I don't think I need the plastic. And I also don't need the extra aluminum. I took the extra ones in case I needed to do another plumbing connection. In case it didn't match up well. But it did, so that's all that really matters. All right, let's throw that in there. There we go. Oh, and I should probably grab some oil in case I was right. Yeah, you know what? Let's just grab one for now. Yeah, I don't have an extractor, but I've been doing a lot of looting over time, you know? And I never needed them because everything that uses them also uses the biofuel. And I actually have a lot of biofuel. Yeah, 66. So everything that's rotted on me has been turned into biofuel. All right, first things first. Let's verify biofuel. Yeah, it needs real oil. All right, so maybe we'll do the oil extractor. Okay, so that's a quarter. All right, let's see here now. If I take one and I throw it here. Oh, it goes over here. Yeah, it is going. It's just very quiet while it goes. Oh! It turned it into 4 planks instead of 2. So if I came up here with like 3, then I could do this. Whoops. And instead of getting 6, I'm going to get 12. Wow. That's going to be... Is that goat on a rock over there? Okay, as long as you don't come up here, dude. Just saying. Okay, that's very useful indeed. I wonder if the other one is the same and it just runs off electricity. That would be kind of wasteful. You'd think maybe it does even more. But I mean, wow, that's just 4 logs right there. Very useful indeed. And now I'm wondering whether or not I should get the oil extractor. That seems like it might not be a bad idea. And yeah, I would have to unlock it though, wouldn't I? Let's take a look at what the requirements would be for that. Well, first things first, one way or another, I'm going to get it. So I might as well just unlock it. And eventually the oil pump too. Yeah, not today. I think I need a lot of materials for that. Oil extractor. Let's just do that one. Okay, and let's see what the materials require for that one. I'm pretty sure it's down here. Okay, the clay extractor. I mean, it's pretty easy for me to get clay. Okay, screws. Oh, I need steel, but I do have 6 steel. Whoa! 15 aluminum. Yikes. I mean, I do have it, but that's a lot. It also is going to require constant power, isn't it? I guess I would have to set up a switch for that. You know, an oil switch. I could probably put the, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to hold off on that one because that one is going to require, I might put it over here because I am planning on putting the big oil rig over here. What I want to do is I want to continue this over this way and then have a ramp going down and then place it over there. And what I would need to do is I would need to have a power switch somewhere over here. I am planning on putting this all the way around so I can just put it on this wall to turn the oil on because, yeah, the big oil guy is also extremely expensive. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So there may be times where you just want to turn it off. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, 150. So between the two of them, that would be 250 constant. So I think I'm going to require a lot more of the guys I have upstairs at the moment. I have 3 of each, as you can see. Got 3 wind turbines, and I got 3 of the solar panels. I mean, the only thing that was really working was this, and I'm pretty sure that's been empty. So, yeah, these guys are all maxed out. And you know what I should do is I should keep it going here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to move. All right, here. Take that one out and put that. And then I begin the slow walk. But I mean, this is a great, you know, thing of iron right here. Every one of these rocks in the rock crusher over here is going to get me 2 fragments. And you can see I even did a little bit of an overflow because I got full over here. All right, take all of that. Yeah, I mean, I was full here. So I put some in there because I had nowhere else to put them. And as you saw, I had 10 iron over here, even though I can do some refilling now. That's the reason that I want more of the planks, because each one of these little sections here is 15 planks. So if I want to put a whole work section in there, a whole new section, that's going to be 30. And of course, I don't have anything for steel at the moment. Steel is over here, and you can see that I actually have 8 of them, so I could build that. Yeah, I'd have to make an electrical infrastructure for that. So we're just going to have to wait for that, I think. Like I said, I might just do something for both of them at the same time. You know, an entire oil solution and hang it there. But I'm going to have to build out this way. And like I said, I am going to build around, because this was always the plan, and link up with this. Even though I am going to move this. It's not that big a deal. I could probably put that over there as well. Because, you know, this thing here just takes the biofuel, so I can put it anywhere I want. It's not like that, which is pretty much stuck at the moment. And forever. Alright, I don't think there was anything else that I wanted to do. I know there's things that I want, and there's things that I'm not really entirely interested in. In the not interested territory, of course, yeah, gas. You can get as much gas as you want. I mean, as soon as it becomes like for day 41, day 51, something like that, then all of the gas containers refill. All you have to do is drive around and grab them all. Not a big deal. Barn. Yeah, I don't see myself having any animals. It's just not a responsibility that I want, nor do I want an NPC, if you know what I mean. Like, look at the gas here. I got 6 there, and I got 10 there. And I think I have 2 in the trailer down there in case I run out, and I'm barely even trying at that point. So yeah, I mean, if I had the gas generator, I would probably be making some use out of that. I don't know if these things actually give off heat anymore, but I don't get attacked very often. And let me tell you something, the last time they attacked me was very unfortunate for them. As usual, they run underneath, and then they figure out they can't get to me that way, and then they come this way. All 3 of them died on those spikes right over there. And they barely did any damage to them, too. You know who was smart? I took a shot at a bear, right? And then the bear came over, and the bear started attacking that. He was attacking it through the wall. And I'm thinking, wow, I am really glad that the Vambies and the werewolf guys do not have that kind of intelligence. That actually concerned me, that he was actually going to take out that chunk of my base. So, and he was also attacking this one down here. See, this one actually took some damage. That was from the bear. Because the bear was hiding at a place where I couldn't get to him. You know, because I was shooting down at him, and he was doing damage on that. And I'm like, wow, it's a good thing that, yeah, the bear is smarter than them, because I don't want them to be that smart. That would be unfortunate. Now, there is something else I'd like to do. By the way, you can see in terms of coins, I now have 266. I can get the advanced battery at 500, and I'm strongly considering that. Because I only have 3 batteries. That's intentional. Because that's 3,000. If I get one more battery, you know, the advanced one, that means that's going to be 3,500 power, and it's only a little bit more expensive than making those other ones, which is the reason I don't want to make any more of those right now. What I did too is I also sold all of the tea and the coffee to get the, you know, to clean up my inventory and also to get those. But you know what I was thinking? Why don't we shoot some Vambies? What I would like to do is I'd like to show off a new toy, and the new toy is the crossbow. And let me tell you something, if you get them in the head, they die, even if it's the first shot. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get dressed over here. I'm going to put on my good clothing. Clothing that I cannot wear indoors. This is the snow pants. This is the winter coat. All right, where is it? Right here. Boom. Now, if I wear this here, look what happens to my body temperature. It's going to go to like 110, and I'm going to be hyperventilating. You can't wear them indoors, but if you go outdoors, it is still going to get to a point, but it's going down slowly. See, it got to 91, and it's going down, but it's going down slowly because it's 41 degrees. Now, if it was like 10 degrees, it would be going down a little bit faster. But anytime you go inside, you got to take those off immediately. Otherwise, you will be freezing really quickly. All right, so yeah, I mean, this is going to do for now. This is pretty good. The thing is, they don't attack the front one, which is the reason it has no defenses on it pretty much at all, because they come to where I am, and then they come back, and they're going to attack the sides at that point. So they never even think to go after this. All right, so let's see here. Let me just grab, where is it here? It's a little hard to grab these things at times. There we go. All right, I like it to be fairly close, so that way I can slip right out. Okay, it's 23 degrees. I'm going to have to watch the temperature. It can be a danger, especially when it snows. Of course, hitting my target is going to be a little bit tricky with the snow. Okay, I see one of them now. Actually, I see 2 of them. And there's a third one back there. This could be very dangerous. Boom, dead. Boom, dead. Yeah, the first guy I hit twice, but you saw that guy right through the head, and he just died. Just fell over dead. Oh, he had some biofuel. Very nice indeed. Okay, he had some nails. I did see another one walking around over here. And the good thing about this one is, one of the good things about it is the degradation at the bottom. I've actually killed a lot of creatures with this crossbow, and you can see it's only a slither. Now, you can't repair it, but let me tell you something. The number of times I've shot this, a bow would be about half damaged or more. I can't see you. Can you come here? Did I just kill him? That was the luckiest shot ever. I was shooting into the snow, and with the snow falling, but I got him in the head. And he had stuff. Very nice stuff indeed. You know what was really funny? Is that one of those guys who runs away, I shot him in the head, and with the bow, by the way, and he was running, and he actually ran into that building down there. That's where the trader is. Alright. I don't see anybody over there. That may have been it. There may be somebody hiding behind here. Alright, let's just pop in for a moment. Hello! Okay, so at the moment, I do now have... Where's my total? I have 280. I'm not really interested in these. I am interested in technology. So this is the one I'm considering at the moment, which is the advanced battery. Yeah, the elevators would be 1,000. The electric saw bench would be 1,000. I'd like to think it did more than just, work by electricity. Maybe it would give you like 6 planks or something like that. Gas generator would be nice, but I think that anything like the gas generator, anything like that, the batteries would be the big thing. And I'm not near any water, so I'm not doing the water mill. That would be good if you're going to build next to water. That would be very useful. My last one was near water. It wasn't a river. I mean, I guess it could go in any water because there's really not a lot of running water in this map, if you know what I mean. So I guess basically I am saving up for the advanced battery. They do have furniture in here, like sets of furniture. They're not very expensive, so maybe after the fact, like for instance, bedroom furniture. That would be cool. I do have a bedroom, kitchen furniture. Who knows? Maybe we put something out there. And like I said, these aren't very expensive. These are expensive. And in terms of the skills, iron stomach, energy boost, it could be all right. It's just that I'd rather have stuff, Definitely rather have stuff. And did your stuff respawn? I think I already robbed you. Yes, indeed. Oh, what did you get? Oh, let's just throw those on the table. We wouldn't mess up anything, right? Hey, you have that combo too. And I searched that too. Yes, I did. Anybody here? Alright, don't see anybody. And I was already over here looting. When I killed all of them, I was like, you know what? I'm going to loot. Yeah, I did it. Although I don't remember. Did I do this? Yeah, I did. If there's just a rope in there, then... Okay, could you just drop that, please? Could you just drop that? Okay, can we just like... Okay, never mind. Uh-oh. Ooh, how about that reaction time? And the good thing about it is it does automatically reload. I've had problems with that in the past. Get him in the head. Yeah, I did. And he had some coins. He only had 7, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. All right, so let's get in here. and get back home. Yeah, that crossbow is awesome. Absolutely awesome. It would be a little bit better if it was repairable. It does have steel in it, but you know what? It's going to last a long time, and that's all that really matters, isn't it? And of course, it's winter. So we really can't go looking for other things, but what we can do is make preparations for, of course, what we're going to do in terms of the big red truck. We know the big red truck is right down here. I mean, do I want to walk all the way there to retrieve something? Because I'd have to go past a lot of enemies, you know? And that would be kind of frustrating. So I was thinking maybe making the garage and putting it like across the way, you know? Clear some trees away and put them down so they don't grow back. Oh yeah, let's just quickly change because otherwise I will be dying of heat. There we go. Close that up. And I did get one of those. So, oh, not that one. This one. And I got some nails. So put the nails back. Right, now, raising the materials in order to fix it isn't a problem. The only thing I would have to do would be to get the steel. The thing is, you know, steel is basically the alloy, these two together. So, I mean, that's really not going to be a problem for me, you know. So, I have everything that I need. I have all the plastic. I have the mechanical parts. None of that's a problem. It's basically getting it back here, and then also getting the ATV back here. So what I was thinking in terms of if during the winter, if I was to make, actually it's here and it's other, right? It is, isn't it? Okay, maybe I do have that in the wrong place. Maybe it's a placeable and maybe it's down here. There it is right there, the garage. Okay, cement, absolutely not a problem for me. Dried bricks, I could start working on that. Clay, same type of thing. Planks with the new saw, not going to be a problem. You know, like I said, the cement. I mean, I already have 90. Right? Okay, hold a second. Clay. I got a lot of clay, and I can always get more. You want clay? Go into one of these areas. It's all over the place. I would pull up to a spot, you know, get 5 stones worth of clay and then just move on to another spot. And I didn't get past this area over here, and there's more here, and there's more here. And of course, I could get the clay extractor. That's not really a big deal at all. It's another thing to make, but, you know, if I get the big oil rig, it's going to power all of those extractors anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. So I was thinking I could just build that one and then bring everything I need down there, and then come back with the ATV and then just summon it. I think you can also summon the ATV, but you know, I think it'd be more cool to summon the big red truck. That's what I'm thinking in terms of. So I think that's probably something that I would want ready for the spring. Make the garage, gather everything I need to repair, and then go out there and get it. What do you think of that idea? Is it good? By the way, this is not the same bear. Nope, it is not the same bear at all. I killed this guy with 2, count them 2 crossbow shots to the head. Yeah, I was out doing my little thing with the crossbow, and then he jumped me, and basically I just carried him back on the ATV, and I disposed of the other one and brought this guy up. So yeah, I mean, they're dying to see. What am I making that noise about? Oh, I am like really thirsty. Okay, well that's not a big deal. I haven't been taking care of myself, so drink that, and then we'll have some of this. We'll have some of this. Yeah, I've been doing this, and I haven't been taking care of myself. All right, so why don't we just eat that, and then, okay, hold it a minute. Let's have some of this. Is this the good stuff down here? Yeah, we'll do this too. Boom, there we go. And I now have a couple of cans that I can use. Eat that. Eat that. And there we go. Although I am tired. That's something that I am. Why don't we just put this in here? Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's 8:30 at night. I did have an early morning. But you can see, I got the food. I can just get the food anytime I want because very well prepared. Very well prepared. And of course, I'm willing to bet that these guys are now ready. Yep, I can make some more veggie stuff here. And of course, I can also make the fruit cans too. Not a problem at all. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So it'll be a long winter, but like I said, I do have a goal. And the goal is to be ready once spring comes to build the garage and then go repair the vehicle and then summon it. And then we have the big red truck. Then we can loot as much as we want. But for now, that's going to be it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. This is a lot better than I remembered. See ya.